Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're having an amazing week. It's a little bit chilly today in South Florida, which is awesome. Today in Fahrenheit, it went down last night to 40. And for those of you who talk in Celsius, right now it's 16. So it's kind of chilly. It's a really nice weather. And guys, I have something really important to tell you today. So when we think about marketing, let's think about it as if we were talking about relationships, okay? So when you start a relationship, when you meet someone, do you ask them to marry you straight away? No, you don't. You build a relationship first, and then you ask them to go out, you fall in love, then after so many steps, you ask them to get married, right? Makes sense. So now the question is, why are you going straight to the big question when it comes to marketing? We have to make it just the same. Build a relationship. So what is the best way to build a relationship with your audience so that when you actually sell a product, they are screaming at you, shut up and take my money, huh? All right, so I am going today to talk about, hold on, I wanted to check, I don't know. So let's talk about Facebook groups. You need to have a Facebook group. If you are a business coach, a mindset coach, if you have any type of business that requires building that tribe, that group of fans that will buy your products, then you need to listen to these right now, okay? So you need to have a Facebook group. But a lot of people open Facebook groups and crickets. Nothing happens. They have no engagement, no nothing. So in this video, I want to show you exactly what to do and how to manage it so that that it really engages and that you create a group that is worthwhile. So I'm trying to look for my Facebook Live because usually I mess up and I put it only for me. And I don't want that to happen. I want you guys to be able to see it and not only me talking to myself. So let me look for it. Just 1 second, just to make sure that I'm doing it right. Of course, I'm not. Okay, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. If not, I'll just go live again. All right, so I'm live in my group. That's cool. All right, cool. So it's working. Okay, so let's talk about Facebook groups. You need to build that Facebook group to build your tribe. What do I mean about building your tribe? When I get all my clients, they ask like, well, I only have 200 people in my list. And I'm like, well, are they engaging? If they say yes, then it's awesome. I always tell people, look, I prefer to have 10 people that are engaged, that are really into my content, that I know I can help them and that I have an impact in their lives, rather than having 1 million people in my group and nobody engages, nobody cares about it. And like, what's the point of that? So how do we build a group that truly means something for your audience, and it builds up a tribe and a group of diehard fans so that when you put your products out, they are the first ones to buy? We need to build that relationship first, right? So let's think about it. First is, what is your group about? There's so many Facebook groups. I invite people to my Facebook group and a lot of people say like, you know what, I'm in 1 trillion groups right now. What makes your Facebook group different? So when you're building your Facebook group, think about that. Why should someone join your group? What is the reason? Because if your group is not giving them a real outcome, a real solution to their problems, why should they join your group? So first question you have to ask is, what is the purpose of the group, and define it. Define the focus of the group. If you have just a group like, hey, let's join the Angela Florez group, people are going to be like, for what? Right? But instead, my group is called Elite Women Coaches Inner Circle, where I teach female coaches how to use badass marketing strategies to explode their business, to really attract that audience that they need, that they want, so they can have the lifestyle and the business that they desire. Okay, so my group has a very specific outcome. Now, that's why I only invite female coaches. If I'm inviting everybody under the sun, they're going to be like, no. I want my group to be something private, to be something closed, so that the people in my group feel like it's their thing. They can feel identified with what I'm teaching them, with what the group is all about. And remember, one of the most powerful things about Facebook groups is that you're building a community. You are the leader, right? You are the one coming in and doing Facebook Lives and teaching them something that will help them or give them a solution to their problem. But building that community is one of the most important things about Facebook groups. Building that that connection between people. Remember, when we come together and we work together, that's when our businesses explode. When we make the right connections, when we have the right influence, that's when our businesses work. So make your group private so that only the right audience, only the right people can join your group and give value to it and enjoy your group and really get something out of it. Now, the next thing that I want you to do in your group is, you already defined the focus, and that needs to be reflected in the name. Okay, what is the name of your group? When somebody comes to that group, do they know what they're going to get about it? Do they know what they're going to get out of it when they join the group? So what is your cover picture? What is the name of your group? Is that optimized for your ideal client? Now, another thing is, when they come to the group, let's say they join today. When they join, what do they see inside of that group? Is it something of value? Is it just random posts? So have a welcome post. Have a welcome post that will explain new people joining your group what they're going to get out of the group and how to navigate it, right? One of the coolest things about groups is that you can kind of arrange it as a course, as an online course. You have the units, you have the content, and you can arrange it as an online course. So in that welcome post, welcome people and tell them what the group is about, so that they know that they're in the right place. If they're not in the right place, okay, just leave the group. No hard feelings. Okay. Now, how do you grow your group? Yes, you have an amazing group, and it's the most wonderful place for your ideal client to be. Now, how do we get people in it? In all of your organic efforts, in all of your posts on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, everywhere, mention your group. Let people know that you have an amazing group. And if you've been following me, you know that you need to optimize your Facebook profile, your Instagram profile, so that they become the top of your funnel. So in that Facebook profile, if you want to go and check my profile, and you'll see that the cover picture and the description, and on the side, I always mention my call to action, which is calltosoulmachine.com. And then whenever they get a freebie, I invite them to my group. Whenever they go to my profile, they also see an invitation to join my group. So remember, if you hide under a rock, nobody's going to join your group. So make sure that you go out there and tell people about it. Now, the other thing is, okay, you're bringing people into your group. Now, how do we create that engagement? You already welcomed them into the group. You already told them what the group is about. if you are not consistent with giving value to your group, then why would they show up? If you don't show up for your group, if you're not consistently giving them value, why would somebody show up to your group and engage? That doesn't even make sense. So be consistent, put content in it, do videos, go live, ask questions. And the coolest thing that you can do is do Q&A. Your group has a bunch of questions, so do Q&A for them. I do a Q&A for my Facebook group every Friday, right? And they can ask any questions that they want, and I just go live and answer them. That is one of the easiest way to give value to your audience, just to answer their questions, right? So be consistent, interact with your members, like, comment, and respond to every single thing that they say. Make them feel like they're part of your family. So if they comment on your post, reply to them. Make them feel like you are listening to them. You're seeing their posts. You're there for them. If they feel like you are not reachable, then they're going to be like, why am I in this group if when I ask questions or I comment, I get crickets? Okay. And another thing is, what I want you to do is, I want you to give freebies to your group. I want you to constantly give them value, not only in videos and stuff like that, but you also want to get your group's email. You can do it in a lot of different ways. You can ask them questions when they join the group and get them to give you their email, but you can also give them freebies and offers and your lead magnet and your self-liquidating offer and everything you have in your arsenal. Put it out there to your group. Two things. One, if you're doing a good job at building that tribe, then your group is the first people that are going to buy your things. And then second thing is, your group, since you're building that relationship with them, they will give you feedback and they will be your testimonials. They will give you what you need to market it to the rest of the world, right? So how are people identifying with your group? Okay, make that the #1 priority right now. Go and build a group, build that tribe, build that relationship, and make it work. And you'll see, once you start selling your products, they are your greatest fans and they're going to be the ones that buy your product. But it doesn't happen overnight. Of course, it takes time to build those relationships. Again, it's not like going to a bar and asking someone, hey, would you marry me? That would be the weirdest thing. So it's the same thing. Build your relationships with the people in your group, build your tribe, position yourself as the expert. And once you do that, your group will be the greatest fans you'll ever have. And it's a really cool way to get free marketing. So imagine people in your group telling other people about you, telling other people about your products, about your offers. I have people from my group commenting on my videos, tagging other people saying, hey, come and watch this. That is free marketing. That is your greatest fans telling other people about you. And that is the most powerful way to market your business. All right, guys. So if you don't have a Facebook group, or if you have one but it's not engaging, then go and apply the things that we just talked about. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Cold to Soul Machine show next Friday. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.